Hello everybody, welcome back to Turkey Child. My name is Kathan, and today I have some good news and some bad news. Good news is, I have done the schematics for Keralis' bank, and I am really excited, so we're going to just get right into this. Bad news, while I was recording this, my internet went down, and while single player isn't affected by that, my recording is. So the recording stopped, and I didn't know, so now I have to do this in voiceover. It's going to make it a lot harder for you. But I'm sorry. We're going to go out 2 on both sides and kind of make a 5, and then we're going to place a block out from there, and that's going to be kind of out 2, then we're going out 2, over 2, then we're going to go over 3, out 2, then we're going to look at it because, you know what, this is voiceover, and I have no idea what I was thinking right now, but we're going to go out we're going to continue that pattern with the pillar, and may I just say, this weather is awful. It's really bad every day. You can see on that history. Weather to clear, time set day, weather clear, weather clear. It's just bad. You don't know how many times I've had to make it stop raining. It just rains so much. But anyway, here's what we had. These are going to be our first 2 kind of pillars, and they're going to be made out of our marble pillar. But I should mention that while doing this, never mind, my brain has stopped computing, and we're going to continue. We're then going to go out 3. Out 3 more, and then over 3 this way to the right. Then we're gonna go oh my god, I don't know what I'm thinking. This is really hard. we're gonna go start right. I can't place a block. I would like to say that, but we're gonna count 7. We're gonna go 1, 2, I'm gonna miss it, and then I'm gonna go 4, 5, 6, 7. So now that we have 7, we're going to continue with that pattern and go over 3. But, this is just kind of a good place to tell you that I messed up on this, and you should actually do that pattern 1 back. That 7 pattern, you should just continue instead of going like with the 7, you should move it back 1. And I'm going to fix that later in this video. But that's just some early advice if you don't have to destroy anything. But as I was saying earlier, before I got really interrupted by myself, right now we're not going to use the fancy the blocks that I used over there in the bank, but we're definitely going to do that sometime in the near future when I have the memory and the capacity to remember every single block that is needed in every single area. And if not, then I'm going to have to make a very slow video of me flying over and looking at a block and then flying back. But we're going to kind of just have to make this symmetrical, and it'll do for now with this kind of thing. I may just say I'm very surprised I'm only 2 minutes in because my throat is hurting already a lot, and that's probably because while I was doing this is my second voiceover actually, because the first one also got interrupted by internet, and I kind of said this was my last try. If the internet goes down again, I'm just gonna redo it later, but hopefully it doesn't go down and I can just relax. But anyway, we should kind of have a somewhat symmetrical build. We're just going to continue to make this symmetrical, and since I don't know how to edit anything, you're going to have to watch me. And I make a lot of mistakes building. I'm very sorry that I'm not commentating. I've kind of given up on my brain, but you should kind of get the pattern here. It's just kind of out 2, the pillars are out 2, over 2, back 2, and then over 3, out 2, over 2, back 2. So it shouldn't be that hard. You can see I deleted it, and then I realize it's wrong, and then I go back and fix it again right here. You'll see in just like a second. I'm all over the place, okay? I'm all over the place. My brain is a mess. You can see I break it, realize I was right, and then go back to exactly what I had. So we continue with this pattern, kinda these over 3, out 2, out 2, over 2, back 2. And then here is where we have the next set where we go like back 3 to start the like 2 end pillars, and these ones are chunkier and made out of a different block. The first ones are made out of pillar block. This one is actually made out of chiseled stone. Chiseled quartz. But we can continue doing everything we just did, but on the other side. And in the end, once we finish, right here, we should have a nice, beautiful looking bank foundation. And it's not the foundation for the entire thing, and we're mostly going to focus on the facade in this series. Obviously, I'm going to show you the entire thing. And I'm sorry for the banging, that's my sister. Apparently I'm being too loud. But, this happens a lot. We share a wall, so it's bad. But we're going to continue with this kind of thing, and where you can see that we're going to start our second layer. Since I still actually have 5 minutes left in this recording before my timer's out, I have a software that doesn't really work and only lets me record 10 minutes. But here we go. We're now going to start this kind of box formation under the windows that you can see right here, and you can see there's stone bricks, but there's the staircase formation that we're going to build. And I guarantee you, I bet my sister's going to walk in on me doing this recording session if I'm continuing to be too loud, and that's going to be really funny for you, but really embarrassing for me. But either way, I'm posting it, so I don't really care. But here we have we're going to continue this because these are the foundation of our windows, and we're going to but when it's not the windows, we're going to kind of do this. Now here we should have 7, but if you place a block there, place a block there, and place a block there, that area of 7 shrinks down to 3. And keep in mind, this is where I messed up. This should all be one back. So I'm gonna make everything. I'm gonna you'll see. I'm gonna fly over here to the real one, and you'll see that I realized I built it all wrong, and that this block should actually be one block back. I'm like, you can see me realizing, oh shoot. Houston, we have a problem. So, and that does look intricate, but it's going to be much easier. So I'm going to actually fly back over here, realize my mistake, and then fix it. You know, we have little brain moments, we have big brain moments, we have all the brain moments, but we're going to do that kind of window formation, and it's not like exactly wrong. You need to keep that there anyway, but the staircases should be in the back like that. And there you have it. That is one side. Almost one side of the foundation completed. There's just one more thing that we're gonna add. But now, once again, since I don't have editing software, you're gonna watch me do the exact same thing on the other side. And hopefully this isn't going too fast for you, so you can still, kind of catch up. If you really need to, you can pause the video. I mean, I'm not really talking about anything that interesting, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. But we're going to continue, and then we're going to realize what we did, and we're going to go back, because once again, we're going to realize what we did. See, I mean, I guess that's the advantage of voiceover. You can kind of know when you mess up, but at the same time, it's much more fun to do it in real time, so I'm not confused about what I'm doing. It's been half an hour of trying to record audio at this point. So now we have both sides of the almost foundation completed. But here I got a little risky. I was like, I have about 2 minutes left in my recording, so I'm going to do the third layer. And what we're going to do is just finish off the foundation. We're going to place staircases on kind of every major pillar, and these are the ones that kind of jut out. And even here, we're going to do a fancy pattern. That's for later, though, so I'm not going to do it in this video. That's most likely going to be in the next video, which hopefully is not voiceover. But we're going to... This is me wondering... Wait, I was like... Is this my entrance? Is this the entrance? And I just muted myself on my microphone, but I was wondering, is that the entrance? And... I realized it was, and so I continued the pillars. I'm very sorry. I am so new to YouTube. I'm so new to, actually recording myself, so a lot of the stuff I do is wrong. She's banging on the wall again, guys. I'm scared. She's gonna literally murder me. I'm really scared. But no, we're not. But as the sun sets, I would like to say thank you for watching this video. I really hope you have started Keralis' Bank, and you continue to watch the series. It took me a lot of effort to kind of get the schematics drawn out, but now that I have that, it shouldn't be too hard. I should be able to kind of continue on this grand aid adventure, and hopefully this bank starts kind of becoming a thing in your creative or survival world.